Hey there, scientists. Welcome back to science class, where we have been talking about plants and animals and how they survive. If you remember, we've been talking about Scoot here at the Georgia Sea Turtle Center. And we've been learning some big science words, so we're going to go over those real quick. The first word we learned was survive. And remember, survive means for a living thing to stay alive. Then we talked about the word function. Function means a job. We talked about the function of different structures on animals. We also talked about the word defense, which means what a living thing does to protect itself. We discussed predators, which are animals that hunt and eat other animals for food. So we talked about the function of each structure or shape of an animal in order to defend itself or have a defense against predators so they don't get eaten. Because we are talking about what animals and plants do to survive or stay alive. Now, we've been talking about how animals and plants, which are living things, need air, water, and food to survive. But I've been thinking animals and plants are living things. So let's talk about the difference between a living thing and a non-living thing. Now, when I say non-living, I don't mean a living thing that didn't survive. I mean something that's just an object that's not alive. Like my cup, never been alive, never gonna be. My phone, never been alive, never gonna be. So those things are non-living. But how can we tell if something is living or non-living? Let's find out. So a living thing can grow like you and me, or like an animal or a plant, and can reproduce, which means it can have babies. Or for a plant, it can produce seeds to make another plant. Living things also need those three things we've been talking about to survive. They need food, water, and air. So some examples of living things are this tree, this frog, flowers, and a person like you and me. Now, non-living things cannot grow and they cannot reproduce. They don't need food, water, or air. So if we look down here, I see a beach ball, which needs air to be blown up, but it doesn't need air to survive, because without air, it's just going to deflate. It's not going to not survive. I've got this drum here. A drum doesn't need food, water, or air. It does not grow, and it does not have babies. So this is definitely a non-living thing. Same with this phone here. For those of you who don't know, this is a phone. That's what phones used to look like. Or a pencil. Those are all non-living things because they're not alive. They can't grow. They don't need food, water, or air. So your job today is to head over to the classwork tab and sort some things. There's some living things and some non-living things. First, you're going to check off all of the living things that you see. Then you're going to check off all of the non-living things that you see. I can't wait to see which things you think are living and non-living. Remember, we're thinking, does it grow? Can it reproduce? And does it need air, water, and food to survive? If it meets all 5 of those things, then it is living. All right, scientists, I will see you later. Good luck on your assignment.